Hi guys, welcome to another streaming session, and we are going to continue from where we left off. Um, so I'm just going to load up can. All right, so last time we were able to model this can right here, and the next thing we're trying to do is to create this top area right here. So I'm just going to quickly hide this can, and then we can focus on this top area. So this is the reference. So just a little bit of recap. If you don't remember how to bring this image reference to this particular front view, all you need to do is go to your view. I see configure, which is also shift V, and then that loads up this attributes panel on the right, on the lower right hand side, and you can select the back tab, and then you can click on this folder icon to bring in your reference image. So now let me come back here, and with this done, now the anchor point for this is located far away from me. So for me to move this anchor point right in dead center of this, I just need to go to my tools, axis, axis center, and then I just click execute, and that's going to bring this axis right into the middle there. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is to add a bit of depth to this guy right here. Before doing that, I'm going to click on my line, make sure symmetry is turned on, and I'm going to right click, I'm going to click line cut. I'm going to just cut this line right here. So because symmetry was turned on, which is this butterfly icon at the top area, whatever happens here also happens to this side right here. Alright, so remember I said about not having triangles, just having quads. That's exactly what I'm trying to achieve here. So right here, even after cutting this, we still have quads. So we have 1, 2, 3, and then we have the fourth side right here. Alright, so with that done, I'm going to click on this icon right here, and I'm going to select the clothed surface right there, and I'm going to just take this guy and then drop it, make it a child of the clothed surface. And right now, see what's happening. We get some additional subdivisions, but we don't want that. So you want to turn subdivisions down to 0, and you want to add thickness to it. Now this might be a bit too much. So also we have some weird things going on right here. So let's turn this off and see why that is happening. So that should not be happening. So let me turn this back on, and here, okay. So what I can do is I can delete some of these lines so we don't have chords going on here. So I could just first of all, I could select both of this, and I can right click, connect object, and delete. Right, so that's going to make it a single object right there. So I'm going to just select this guy right here, and I can control backspace this. So initially what happened was so right here we still have the chords, the triangle, and I really don't want to end up with a triangle here. I don't want to end up with a triangle here. So we're going to look for a way to take out this triangle away from here. So I feel what we can do is, let's try and see how we can draw a loop edge around here. So let me just go to loop path, come here around here. I don't like the way this is forming. Okay, now So this actually gives us what we want, but then we're having this extra lines here that we don't need. So let's try and delete this and let's see how this looks like. No, this is not giving us exactly what we want to. So let's just undo that. So what I can do is I could try and draw a line that goes around this part here, but then again we're going to end up with a triangle around here as well. So I guess in this case we probably just have to leave this the way it is. If we find another way to take out this triangle right here, we'll come back to it and then take it out. But for now, I guess we're just gonna have to leave it this way. Now I think I know why we're having a triangle here initially. From the way we created this hole right here, it's created out of 4 different edges coming together at the point, and then we beveled it out. We should have had more extra segments here, and that would have really prevented us, saved us from all the headache of having to have quads run right through. So basically, this is what I'm trying to say. I had a plane here, for instance. I'm gonna just make this plane say like 50 by 50. All right, I'm gonna make it 1, 2, and I'll make this 2 as well. Alright, so this is what I was saying. So let me make this editable, and then this was how we created that hole right there. We bevel this out, right? Which in some cases it's quite good, right? But in that particular case, what we should have done is should have come here, right click, and do some cuts right here to this edge here. Another one here, and this would have really saved us the headache, I think, and then we could have beveled it out this way. So this was a better way to create that shape right here, but we did not. So we had only 4 edges coming together. All right, so that was the issue there. But then again, I could quickly come here, right, and make a duplicate of this. Sorry, not that. Make a duplicate this guy right here, and I'm going to just go to my top view here. This is it right here, and I'm going to select this rectangular selection and select this entire part. Selection this side. Check it out, this guy right here. No, I don't want to select the front part. Okay, I know what to do. So I'm going to select this one at the back right here. So I've selected this back part, but I want to include this other side along. So I'm going to go to my select, and I'm going to just grow the selection, which is UI, and that's it. So I'm going to hit delete, and if I back to that flat surface again, and what I want to do is take the whole of this guy. I'm going to press UI to grow it, and then delete the whole of this part, right? So now we're back to this shape that we had. So what I want to do is to move this one out of the way. Move it on this tools axis. Now I'm trying to bring the axis back to the center, and I'm going to take it back to the reference again, and then we're going to just quickly redo this. Alright, so the reason why I'm going over this is just for you to understand, the basics of having a good topology as a model. Now you might feel that this is just a a lead of a kind, but then it's important you have the basics now, so when you start modeling more complex objects. So what I want to do is select the whole of this guy and then move it up this way, dead center here, and then move this way, just right there. So let me move this a bit up, somewhere around here, just around the center of this circle, right there. Okay, so now this is what I was saying. Okay, sorry, hold on, let me create this. let me move this right to the end of the circle here. Okay, yes. Then I'm going to select this and then right click. I'm going to do the loop part. Now the reason I'm doing it this way is I want to have a I want to have an edge going right in the center, right, and that's how I can achieve this. Select all these three and then hold down shift after selecting my loop tool, right? So I select my loop part, hold down shift, and then I'm going to click right here in the center. Now let us use the same creation method as the last one. So I'm going to come here. Actually this should be a bit down, so sorry, let me redo that again and move this down here to about here, and then I'm going to select these three loop parts, hold down shift, yep, and then I'm going to come here. I'm going to start drawing those cuts, line cuts. Let me come here so you see what I'm doing. So I'm basically just drawing the cut this way, and then I'm going to do the now because symmetry is turned on, whatever I do here is happening to the other edge. So now I can easily just bevel this out, and this should give us quads all through. So there we have it. Yep, and boom. So now this way we have even quads all through, and then we can so we can maybe adjust this a bit to give us more, even circle. And I'm going to just come here. I'm going to continue modeling this. We can turn this off for now. I'm going to hold down control, select this down too. Yeah, so I'm going to hold down control, just move the head here. So now I'm going to scale this part down so it matches this way. I'm going to come back and do the same thing here as well, scale it down. Yeah, so now this way we have quads, alright, and then it's all looking good. So even right here we have 1, 2, 3, and then the fourth side, so we have even quads all through. And we can now come here, delete this guy, and everything should be fine. I'm going to now drop it into a we're going to drop it into a closed surface. Okay, so just a quick test. Can everybody still hear me? Okay, so I'm going to just delete this other. I'm going to do these other guys like this and like this. So I'm going to add this on the closed surface. Obviously, I don't want the subdivisions, and then I can just add say one. Sorry, no subdivisions. I want to add one to the thickness, and there we have it. All done. Yeah. So basically, that's it. And we're good to go. Alright, so I can draw a little part around here, something that goes round. somewhere around here. So what I want to do is I'm gonna select this. So let me turn this off for now. I'm gonna select this and this. I'm gonna hit control backspace on that. Control backspace. That's gonna delete that part right there. Right. So now what I want to do is I want to right click and cut a line. So for this one I want to turn on my symmetry. So I'm gonna just cut a line going around here. So basically somewhere like this.